it's fantastic because you realize how many fans of soul music and what you were doing are still, active and alive. You hear in the United States, you have so many different factions of, people liking different styles of music, and you come here and the clubs that we were able to play while we were here were just fantastic fans who knew every word to every song. Oh, I missed it so much. I mean, I haven't actually been in the UK performing. I mean, we produced a lot of records here, but performing since '85 was the last time we did a show here. David and I had a connection right from the start. Well, we started out kind of working together. I was road managing a band, and he was the keyboard player in the band called Clear. So we did a lot of tours together, and in fact, he didn't really even know that I sang, but I had been singing in bands since I was a teenager, and he heard me sing one day and said, "Hey, I have this track, why don't we get together and try to make a record with it?" And we did, and we really got along very well. Oh, it was a really exciting time. I mean, I came up, their manager, Dennis King, was my mentor growing up, so I was able to, hang out at Atlantic Studios and see all these different groups perform. And when Clear had a hit with Keep Your Body Working, and they were going to go on tour, he said, "Oh, well, you're young, but why don't you road manage and be my eyes and ears?" And we had some great tours. We toured with Cameo, Confunction, Kool and the Gang, the Commodores, and the greatest tour of all, we did the Rick James and Prince tour with Tina Marie, which is a fantastic tour, a fantastic experience.
I will keep on pushing.
We made Sweat in about 7 days. I mean, what happened was we had a big single, In Times of Passion, which was a big club and underground hit, and we went back into the record company president. He called us in and said, "Hey, you know what? The record did really good. I want you guys to make another 12-inch. So I said, I don't know. I mean, how much would you give us to make, an album instead of a 12-inch? And he named the amount of money, and it was ridiculously low, but because of the way we were able to use technology, we knew we could make it work. So we had 2 other songs at the time. One of them was You're in My System, and we went in 7 days to record, and then mixing, a total of 14 days. We were over the moon. I mean, we take a lot of time. By the time we got to Don't Disturb This Groove, we had worked on a lot of records. We had done Beach Street, we had done Beverly Hills Cop, we had produced a lot of records for different artists in the UK and the United States. Angie Bofield. We had just finished working with Shaka Khan on the I Feel For You record, so we were really pumped up. And we actually recorded that in Atlantic Studios, and Arif Martin was working in the other room, so we would take him things and play it for him, and he gave us a couple of ideas on Don't Disturb This Groove for the middle section. It took a while to get up the charts, but it really stayed in the hearts of people for a long time.
Pay attention.
It's hard to predict a hit. I mean, You're in My System, I don't know what a hit is. I mean, a hit, people make hits. The listeners, the people that listen to it, and the people who are attracted to the lyrics or attracted to the melody determine the hits. You can have a feeling for a song, it gives you goosebumps, but you can't always predict how radio is going to accept it, because radio is the middleman to the people. So it has to be received by radio in order for the people to get it and hear it. But I thought Don't Disturb This Groove was going to have a big chance at being a hit.
Don't disturb this groove.
It's kind of impossible to take the hats off, because we write a lot of songs, and there's no way you can possibly perform all the songs you write. And sometimes I write a song, I write it with a female in mind. I write it and think, this is a great song for a female, or this is a great song for a soundtrack. This sounds like a chase scene in a movie. I think if I just had to write songs for myself and only 2, I'd get pretty bored. I like mixing with people and the ideas that you get working with people. I mean, like for example, we did Angie Bofield, and some of the songs, while we were writing songs for her and seeing how it worked, it helped us get ready for our next album.
Angel fall from heaven.
I think Shaka. I mean, she's such a personality and such a naturally talented and gifted person. When she comes into the studio, she's chain smoking, she's singing, she's got this really hectic but really warm personality. And really loved working with her. Also, we had a chance early on to write some songs with Mick Jagger, which was also a really interesting experience in working in the studio with him. Well, David and I are working on a new System album right now. I would say we're halfway through. We have the songs. He was just in New York before I left, and January 20th, I'm going to LA to finish collaborating. We have 10 songs now, and we hope we have some radio hits and that we can get back to the UK and do a big tour. I hope spring. I mean, I've been talking to, well, you know, Dave VJ. Dave VJ is trying to put something together to get back over here in the spring. I'm really looking forward to it because this trip had a great time and the response was great, and it really gave me a lot of energy to create new music. Hi, I'm Mick Murphy from The System. When I want to keep up to date with all the soul and dance music news, I read Soulmate Easy.
Are you ready? Hang the sun.